Okay, one way of marking your seam allowance is you can cut your material. If you want a 1/2 inch seam allowance, just mark it with a pencil. All the way down your material. Make a straight line. Do that on both pieces of material. And then that's it. So that way if you put it together like this, and you do either side, got your 1/2 inch seam allowance right here, and you can keep a straight line. Okay, another way you can mark your seam allowance is make sure your needles drop down. Grab your ruler, put the ruler on the needle, and then mark off 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, whatever you want your seam allowance. Mark your plate down here. Take it away. They have I have this blue tape. I just line it up right across where my mark is. And that'll give you a 1/2 inch seam right there. They have magnets that you can stick on there, all different types of things. So that'll help you keep your seam allowance. Now here's sewing that seam allowance. When you mark your vinyl, your seam allowance on your vinyl, always use a pencil. Don't use a marker or a permanent marker. They tend to bleed through. Go to back stitch. Then you can follow your line. You can follow that tape. You'll get a consistent seam allowance. And that's a simple way to mark your seam. 2 simple ways to mark your seam allowance. There you go. Have a good day.